A phenomenal night of ferocious fights has been announced for July 12th in Queens, New York. Hamzah Sheeraz is fresh off of a draw against the WBC middleweight champion Carlos Adames. In their fight, the much taller and leaner Sheeraz did get pushed back for a significant amount of the fight, but managed to defend and counter barely enough to come away with a draw. He now moves up a weight class where he can have more muscle mass for power and endurance. He will need both of these in bundles, as his first opponent at 168 pounds is none other than Edgar Berlanga, who came off the first loss of his career recently to Canelo Alvarez. Berlanga has stated that he sees this fight as a way to earn a rematch against Canelo. With a recent win over relatively unknown Jonathan Gonzalez Ortiz, Berlanga does need to put on a massive performance in this fight if he really is eyeing out a fight with Canelo again. Meanwhile, a win for Hamzah Sheeraz might pave the way for massive money fights in the division against familiar faces who have already fallen to Canelo, like Caleb Plant and Jaime Munguia. Berlanga and Sheeraz have each only been up against a world champion level opposition once and came up short, so the winner of this fight will likely be the one recognized most for a title shot next. Before that massive fight goes down on the night, we'll also be seeing undefeated WBC champion Shakur Stevenson face his mandatory challenger, the undefeated WBC interim champion at the weight, William Zepeda. Shakur's last two fights have been less exciting than the world champion would like, due to Artem Haratunian running for most of the fight in their bout, and Josh Padley coming in as a late replacement in the much anticipated fight against Kid Austin. This means we're likely to get a more aggressive Shakur than usual if he's looking to secure a fight with Tank in the near future. That isn't all for the massive fights on the night though, as David Morell, fresh off of his loss to light heavyweight champion David Benvdas, takes on a heavily overlooked underdog in Imam Khataev. This will be the 30-year-old Russian's 11th professional fight. He's won all 10 of his fights so far, with 9 of them coming by KO. What's even more impressive about Katayv is that he's been fluctuating between light heavyweight and cruiserweight, meaning he will almost certainly be the more powerful man in the ring. The only time this was the case with David Morell was against David Benvdas, which is his only loss so far. Meanwhile, Katayv has an immense amateur background with over 120 fights and 90 wins. His last 2 amateur losses came up against silver medalists of the Olympic Games, Nurabek Oralbey and Ben Whittaker. He has 5 professional wins at light heavyweight and 5 at cruiserweight, meaning he comes in as the bigger, stronger and more experienced fighter. Let me know in the comments which of these fights you're most excited for. Also, if you're enjoying the content on this channel, please consider subscribing and leaving a like on the videos you enjoy. It helps us tremendously. Until next time.